Hi, friends. I'm here to answer another question from the book of Revelation. This one is a fun one. I really enjoyed it. If John describes a dragon in Revelation, does that mean that dragons were real? How can he describe what he was seeing as a dragon if he did not know what a dragon looked like? Dragons are in every culture, and they look very similar. Did dragons walk the earth at the time of man? That's just a cool question. I love mythical creatures like Bigfoot. You guys know that if you know me. I want him to be real so bad. But dragons are a little different. Now, they have been in every culture. Actually, the mythology of dragons probably predate the Apostle John, even back into BC era. I didn't find an exact time when they first, became a thing, and so people probably did understand what a dragon was, but this is really a translation issue. The word in Greek, which the New Testament was written in, most of the New Testament, there is a translation and there's what's called a transliteration. And sometimes the translators struggle to, find a word in English that really matches the meaning, and so they take the letters of the Greek and they just transliterate it, use the letters in the same as in English. And so in Revelation 12, when we are introduced to the dragon, the Greek word is actually dragon. You just switch one letter, the K for a G, dragon or dragon. Now, the people in the first century, they would understand this. The literal translation of dragon in Greek, one of the literal translations is serpent, which is a description of Satan. Way back even into Genesis 3, when the serpent tempted Eve to eat the fruit of the tree. And so the people hearing this in the first century, the Christians who are hearing this letter, when they hear dragon, they don't think of a fire-breathing creature with wings that we think of. They would have thought of serpent, and that would have immediately took them to Satan and the serpent in Genesis 3. There's a couple other crazy creatures in the Bible, in the Old Testament, and actually a lot of people think those are descriptive of a couple of dinosaurs. And that's a whole nother topic that's fun to talk about, if dinosaurs lived at the same time as man, and what that actually looked like. So a lot of cool stuff to dig out, but when it comes to the dragon in Revelation 12, it's the serpent, it's Satan, and it points all the way back to Genesis 3. I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great week.